Greetings, dear friends. Greetings, lovers of freedom. I greet every one of you. Silas Chijok, I greet you from here. I greet every one of you, wherever you are watching from. As you are joining, please inform your friends and lovers of freedom to join too. Let them know that we have come again to preach the gospel truth of Biafra restoration, the gospel truth, the gospel of redemption. Olu Chukwu Okike Abiama, Eze Onye Obodo, greetings from here. Chibuzo Hilary, I greet you. DOSCE Fanya IPOB, greetings. Kingsley Carr, I greet you. Linus Adina, greetings from here. Ununayan Unafuna, this evening, by God's grace, it will be different from every other broadcast because I will make it very short so that our people will understand it. And I will try my possible best to be calm, and so that our people can understand more better. Because to be honest with you, our people don't understand what is going on. This evening, my topic is why you need to be worried and call for disintegration of that very country called Nigeria. You need to be worried. Many of our people are carried away by comedy and unnecessary things that doesn't matter, things that don't add value to humanity, things that they can never learn anything from. Just a minute, I don't know. I need to change this my camera standing because it done the old according to the man. The man say in done the old, he needs change. He is crying for change. Why I hold him tight? Tell him you go nowhere. You go nowhere until you finish your work. When you finish, when I'm done with you, before I will allow you to go to pension. Before you can you can answer a pensioner. Now, our people don't understand what is happening in Nigeria. That Nigeria is already dead. Nigeria is already gone. Now, why are they not worried? Why are you not worried as a Nigerian? Why are you not worried as a Nigerian? Now, when you watch out for the scenarios that is playing and the security advice that is coming out from Nigeria, you will know that Nigeria is destined to be destroyed. Nigeria is already destroyed. Nigeria is doomed. Now, we are seeing what is happening. We see what is happening in Abuja. Abuja is supposed to be the most safest place in that contraption called Nigeria. Abuja is supposed to be one of the highest place. The security will be more tight than every other place. Abuja is the capital territory of the zoo called Nigeria, which means the military and everything must be in Abuja before any other places. When you come to every other country, you see that their capital territory is the most secured place, because if war broke out, the last place you can capture is the capital territory, because the capital territory is the heartbeat, the taproot of every nation. In the case of Nigeria, reverse is the case. Chigozie Eribe, I must greet you. Greetings from here. And Chikasin, Kalu, greetings from here. Now, many people have said that the bandits have already taken over the country. And our people, most especially the eastern region, they feel less concerned about the outcry of Nigeria, the insecurity in Nigeria. The people who are causing the insecurity, they are waxing stronger every day. They are succeeding. They are pressing on. They are into kidnapping. Anytime they kidnap, they collect ransom. When they collect ransom, they invest their ransom wisely by using it to buy more sophisticated weapons higher than the one they are using, because they know that they know their mission. Now, I don't see the reason why an Igbo man in the north feel less concerned about the security. All of us knows who is Obadiah. Obadiah, may his soul rest in peace. He told you people that these people have already surrendered Nigeria and the Nigerian military are aiding them. And Nigerian military are aiding them, supporting them. Now, the Fulani bandits, who are the master planners of all these things, because their mission is to Islamize Nigeria. In Igbo man brain today, it is impossible to Islamize a country of over 200 million. That is what is in Igbo man today. In Igbo man's mentality today, his business is more important than every other thing he is doing. Igbo man is not worried about his life. Igbo man is not worried about tomorrow. Igbo man is not worried about what is happening around him. Igbo man only think about him, his stomach, his immediate family, and his blood relations. Igbo man don't think about what is the future of the nation they are into. Now, why you must be worried about that countries? Why you need to be worried? How many of you remember what happened? The invasion, the breaking of a correctional center, Kuje prison in Abuja. It was carried out by the Fulanis, because if we call them terrorists, it will or Boko Haram, it sounds as if we don't know who they are. That is why I prefer to call them by their names, by their tribal names, which is the Fulanis, because there is no difference between Boko Haram, Fulani, and this swap. These people are Fulanis. So when you want to baptize them, you call them terrorists or this thing. Just give me a minute. Let me set some certain things here. Just a minute. Now, you are not worried as an Igbo man. You think you are saved in the East. Abuja have been taken over. You are not worried in a country where the capital territory have locked down every schools, every government schools, because of fear of terrorist attack. You are not worried that Fulani issued a statement that they are going to kidnap your own president, and the Fulani succeeded in attacking presidential guard, which led to the death of more than 6 presidential guard, special squad that is protecting the president, the Aso Rock. You are not worried. You are not worried that the Fulani bandit who penetrate Aso Rock and they kill many soldiers, you are not worried about them. Something, your mind is still telling you that you are safe. Your mind is still telling you that there is soldiers in where you are, that you can call police to come and save you. Your mind is still telling you that you are in that country, there is still a security force there. You are not worried. You need to be worried as an Igbo man. You need to be worried as an Urobo man. You need to be worried as an Ishekiri man. You need to be worried as an Ijo man. You need to be worried as a Yoruba man. You need to be worried as an Isha man. You need to be worried as an Ebini man. You need to be worried as an Isoko man. You need to be worried as a worry person. because these people have already conquered every military apparatus. What happened in Afghanistan will repeat itself within short of period from now, from very soon. It will start happening, because you are not calculating the power, the security that is remaining in that very country. Igbo people are not thinking about the security. They are only thinking about how Peter Obi will become the president, knowing fully well that you cannot change consumption to production in an insecurity country. Have you asked yourself, why is Atiku not campaigning with the insecurity in the north and in Nigeria at large? Have you asked yourself this question? Why the silence from Atiku? Why is Atiku not talking about the killing of presidential guard? Do you know the meaning of the military that is guiding the president? Do you know the meaning? These are special folks, not like all these recruited Janjaweed soldiers. These are well-trained, special trained for such event. And this bandit penetrates, then go there, then kill 1, then kill 2, then kill 3, then kill 4, then kill 5, then kill 6, without being captured, without being arrested, without any repair. And you are not worried. You are not worried. What makes you think that when they come for you, there is a security that will protect you or guide you? Are you not worried that it's going to a month now that Kuje prison was break? Up till now, no single arrest have made regarding the Kuje prison break. We remember when Imo State prison was break. Within 1 week, they arrested a lot of Igbo youth, and they staged an interview telling them that they are the one. They made a lot of arrests. Are you not worried that up till now, no single arrest have been made on the attack on Kuje prison? Are you not worried that up till now, there's no single arrest that have been made regarding the attack on a presidential convoy in Castina? Presidential convoy was attacked, and most of the presidential convoy cars were destroyed. And we had the news. Everybody carried it. The worst part of it is the thing that is happening in Nigeria. When you are listening, they will be using it as a joke. They will think it's just a minor case. No, my people, you need to be worried. And the time to call for disintegration of Nigeria is now, right now, not later. Not later, Abiamebe. You have to do it now. It is now or never. You must not wait until you perish. Now, I want to bring a video of governor of Benue State in the person of Samuel Otom, where he was in Arise TV, and he said that very soon the Boko Haram, the bandits, the terrorists will announce the takeover of Abuja. Are you waiting when they will announce the takeover of Abuja before you will know that your life is in danger? Before you know that you are finished? Why I am telling you people the time for you to call for disintegration of Nigeria, so that you will be able to save yourself from what is about to happen. Ask the people of Afghanistan. They will tell you that when the Taliban want to take over, the media of Afghanistan never tell them that the soldiers of Afghanistan have lost the war, have lost the battle. They never tell them. They always tell them, oh, we are on top of the game. We are on top of the situations. We are controlling. We have until they now capture the capital territory. And the president, the president did what? He fly out. He move. Or move. That is what those people are waiting. Let me bring the video of someone. Many of you have watched this video, but you watch it, and believe you me, many of you did not decode it. Let us bring it.
The APC government are taking us from top to bottom, and we are not even at the bottom. We are going beneath the bottom. We are going beneath the earth. We are dying. Nothing is functioning in Nigeria today.
Are you hearing that?
And all that we need is for a new regime to take over and take us from bottom to top. That is what we are saying.
Now, he is speaking to be political correct. But the truth remains that there is no new regime that can solve the insecurity in Nigeria. There is no new regime, not Atiku Abubakar, not our ancestors, Tifnubu, the Jaga bandit himself, not him, not the Zansaria, the mosquito Pitobi. That one cannot do anything. Now, he is speaking, he wants to be political correct. We that are freedom fighters, we don't need to be political correct. We need to tell you the truth you need to know. But let us take away the political correctness of Samuel Oton, because he has to be political correct as a sitting governor who took an oath to protect the image of the Zoo Republic. He is not speaking his mind, but I want you people to pay attention. The moment he will start speaking the raw truth and his mind, you will see the interruption from the interviewer. You will see it. And let us listen. Now, he told you people that the APC have taken you from top to bottom. He is not the one who said it actually. The person who said this very issue, this very statement, is the president himself. He said Nigeria from top to bottom. Nigeria from top to bottom. But many of you did not decode it. Now, remember that Boo Boo or whatever in Aso Rock signed agreement to Islamize Nigeria. And the only way they can Islamize Nigeria is by allowing the Fulani to take over, the bandits to take over. When the bandits take over, they will now change this useless 99 constitution. They will now bring the Islamic law constitution. I don't know if am I communicating. Let us listen to Governor Samuel Otom.
So taking Nigeria from bottom to top is a larger picture. And some of us are prepared to team up with all progressive minds and people who are willing to help rescue and rebuild this country, because we cannot continue in this manner. The way we are going, if we continue and we continue to keep quiet, we are also, all of us are also going to be consumed one day. So the concern of some of us is to ensure.
Did you hear that? He said, if we continue to keep quiet, if we continue like this, all of us are going to be consumed. What does he mean by that all of us are going to be consumed? Remember, the bandits attacked Correctional Center, Kuje Prison, one of the most secured prisons in Nigeria. And the prison is located in Capital Territory. And these people succeeded to beat every military checkpoint and the police checkpoint, and they attacked that very correctional center and succeeded. And up to today, no single arrest have been made. And you kept quiet. You think that everything is okay, everything is all fine, everything is all right, everything is fine. No! You have to rise up. Everything is not okay. And not only that, the same people attack presidential convoy. Have you asked yourself, why did they attack presidential convoy? They attacked presidential convoy because they feel that the thing in Aso Rock have disappointed them. Their agreement is for them to Islamize Nigeria. And that is why Buhari was able to register Nigeria with the Islamic Countries Association, all those Islamic countries. But they are not happy. They are not contented. They need the full Islamization. Now, Samuel Otom, the only outstanding governor in the zoo as of now, is telling you that if you continue in this way, all of you will be consumed. Have you asked yourself, why are the politicians not talking about insecurity? They are not talking about insecurity because all of them have their private jet. Any pakam, all of them will move out. They will left you the promises, and those who cannot afford private jet and those who cannot have visa, because once you don't have visa, you cannot fly. You don't have wing to fly. The only people that has wing to fly are the politicians and the pastors, the rebellions, because the pastors are also rebellions. Now let us listen to Samuel Orton.
That will get things moving right. You talk about 2023 election. How can we continue in this manner and say that we're going to have a credible election? Look at what is happening.
Do you hear that? He said, how can you continue like this and you say you have credible election? If a sitting governor who understands the game of politics, who know it more than you, can be telling you that there is no hope for credible election. We see it in APC primaries, where they are buying votes. The whole delegates voted according to the money they pay them. That is why you see them sharing dollars and they are telling you about credible election. We see what happened in Osun, where they are buying voters' card. They are buying people publicly. Up to today, EFCC have not made any arrest. Up to today, nobody have been disqualified for violation of electoral act as amended. None of them. Now, what make you think that your vote will can't come 2023 when the man who ran 2019 election against Peter Obi and articulated? He ring it by bringing out bullion van. All of you we are shouting bullion van. Up to today, there is not any investigation apart from Agbado and the cassava. Now, let us listen to the outstanding governor, because there is a place I am driving why you must be worried about the situation in Nigeria and why you must not take it lightly. You must not take it as a joke. Your life matters. You as a poor man, for you to have a life today, it lies in your hands. You must rise up. Don't allow them to instigate fear in you, make you fear by maybe when they kill one person, you will run inside. They will definitely kill you. The
APC that would have been giving us leadership, look at what they did in their primaries. They have not followed due process. They don't believe in the rule of law. They believe in lawlessness. That is why today bandits have taken over everywhere. We are just waiting.
Do you hear that? The APC is lawlessness, and that is why bandits are everywhere. Do you hear that? Now, you are not asking yourself, why is there up to today no one bandit is facing trial in Nigeria? Let us hear what Autumn have to say.
For the day that we hear that bandits have taken over the presidential villa, just like they did in Afghanistan.
No, I have to revise this back. Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? I think you had it right. You had it quite all right. Very clear. Very, very clear. Now, I have to take it back because I was doing something. Let me take it back. Oh, yeah. Say it again now.
They did in Afghanistan. That bandits have taken over. They believe in lawlessness. That is why today bandits have taken over everywhere. We are just waiting for the day that we hear that bandits have taken over the presidential villa, just like they did in Afghanistan. We're just waiting for the day that bandits will come and take over.
Did you hear the raw truth? Did you hear the raw truth? He told you that truth you need to hear. That they are just waiting. The day that the bandits will announce the takeover of Aso Rock, the same way they did in Afghanistan. Are you not hearing it? Now, you think this man is lying? The bandits have already attacked the presidential villa. The bandits have already attacked many times, struck many times in Abuja. And today, there is no any government school that is functioning because of bandits. And you, as an ordinary citizen, you are not worried. You are not worried that Alona Akwadi Megi. You, as an Igbo man, you are still gallivanting in the north. You are still building houses in the north. You think it's none of your business. You believe in one zoological republic, and that will consume you. Now, what is remaining for the bandits to capture Aso Rock? They have already captured Aso Rock. They have already captured Abuja, because for more than going to a year now, they are operating, attacking different places, kidnapping and doing every kind of atrocities, committing every kind of atrocities. Up till now, there is no single arrest that have been made by the so-called Nigerian military, by the so-called Nigerian police, by the so-called JTF. Now, do you see the reason why you need to rise up? And I wonder, why is the Igbo soldiers still functioning with Nigeria? Why can't you people resign and come back home to do the needful? Our forefathers are not useless like this very generation. Now, what Governor Samuel Otom just said here, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it. He said, I will draw them to the east and the bandits will take over their land. And he said, if you don't have a Somalia visa, go and get your Somalia visa. That Somalia will be better than Nigeria by the time he is done dealing with the Zoo Republic. And it's happening in your own very eyes. It's happening in your own very eyes. And you think you are not bothered. When we tell you that uprising is the key, you say, no, you you still believe in one Nigeria. You believe in Peter Obi. How have you asked yourself, why is Peter Obi not campaigning with insecurity? Why is Peter Obi not telling us that once he enters, he will crush Boko Haram, he will crush bandit, he will crush ISWAP? Why is he not talking about it? Is he afraid? Let him say it and go and campaign in the north. To tell you that none of them can confront bandits, can confront this insecurity. Why am I calling for disintegration of Nigeria? Is because that is the only thing that can save you. That is the only thing that can save you. You have to take the insecurity very serious. For now, if America and Britain can warn her citizens not to travel anyhow to the zoo country, it shows you that there is a great danger. Lagos is a red zone. Abuja is a red zone. Now, if they conquer Abuja, which state can then will be standing out? Let me tell you what you don't know. The military headquarters are in Borno State. Are you people aware? The military equipment are in Borno State, and Borno have been captured. Are you not aware? The Borno State have been captured. So every military equipment in Borno State is belonging to Boko Haram and the Fulani bandits. So what do you left of? The Abuja, which is the capital territory, where the other properties will be, other properties will be, have been surrendered by the Fulani bandits. Now, is it Enugu State that will take them more than 24 hours to capture? Or is it Anambra State, where all of them are busy looking for Peter Obi, PVC? None of you are paying attention in the way the country is going. Now, the moment Samuel Otom said the truth, you see how these people, you see how the so-called shale start cutting him off, and he tagged him a hate speech. Let's hear him.
That's extreme. Those thoughts are extreme. Those thoughts are extreme. God forbid that kind of situation happen. But please stay with me, because God forbid, I agree with you, but I should tell you the truth. Yeah, I agree. The truth needs to be spoken. But I'm just saying that the extreme thoughts are not for television like this. You know. But stay with me, Governor Otom. Well,
are you listening to an educated journalist talking rubbish? A journalist who said that he is educated, he said that a truth have to be spoken, but not on a channel like this. Now, Mr. Journalist, if I may ask you, please, sir, with all due respect, sir, On which channel can they speak the truth? If not on your channel, you as a journalist, journalists are made to be independent from the government and the politics so that they can report the real truth to the citizen, what the activities and what is going on in the very country the citizens find themselves. Since you can filter the truth out and feed the public with lies, where do you want the truth to be spoken, Mr. Journalist? I am asking you this question. And my juicy guess, can you please answer me? When truth is covered, the reason why most of Nigerians are not getting the right information is because the whole journalists, the Vanguard, the Nation, the Channel TV, the Arise TV, the Nights.com, Sahara Reporters, all of them have been bought over. The NTA, which is a Nigerian Television Authority, have been taken over. They are not giving the public the real truth. That is why I am telling you, the youth need to rise up. The people need to rise up, and the uprising is the solution. Revolution is the solution. This is not matter of I am an IPOB. No, you are talking about Nigeria. Your life matters. It doesn't matter. The people the bandits are kidnapping, they are not IPOB members. The people that the Bubago are killing in the east, they are not IPOB members. The people that the Fulani are killing in the west, they are not an IPOB members. These are the people. Why is the journalist covered it? The only channel, radio channel that tried to report the reality in Imo State have been shut down by Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, whatever it's called, NBC, NBA, have been shut down. What was the crime? And they were the owner, Nosondokwa, is being chased around with Nigerian security, and every other journalist, every other media kept mute, kept silent. That is how they keep on silencing the media. How do you want the Nigeria to get the raw information to know that their life is in danger? I am asking you. These people need to be taught a lesson. They need to be teach a lesson of their life. And I am calling on every Nigerian youth. The time to deal with Nigerian journalists is now. Since they have failed to report the reality, start dealing with them woto, so that they will rise up and face the reality. Because the problem of Nigeria today, the suffering the Nigerian youth are passing today, 90% of them are being caused by the people like Shehu, people like Ruben Abati. These are the evil, the devils the politicians are using. And you see, when Samuel Otom, the only courageous, outstanding governor, said the truth, this man that looked like a burnt vulture tag it as a hate speech. How did what Samuel Otom said, how does it become a hate speech, if I may ask? He said the simple truth that what they are just waiting for is the day they will just wake up and the bandits will announce the takeover of Nigerian capital territory, Abuja to be precisely. And he is saying, God forbid, where you are seeing bandits on rampage on a daily basis, doing everything within their capacity to make sure that they take over Abuja. They have already attacked correctional center and go scot-free. Up to today, no single arrest have been made. They have slaughtered thousands and thousands of the Nigerian military. Up to today, no revenge, no single arrest. What you will be hearing is that, oh, because of Nigerian fight Boko Haram, hundreds and thousands of Boko Haram surrendered and they were rehabilitated and recruited into the military. How can you send a repentant Boko Haram to go and confront a fellow Boko Haram member? You think they will succeed? That is what the English language called, you are now using your hands to infiltrate your military. And the more you infiltrate your military, you weaken the military wings. You weaken the force of the military. You weaken the military apparatus. And I am calling on every Nigeria list, the one Nigerian madness people. The time for you people to rise up is now. The time is now. Now, somebody will tell you it's not possible for the terrorists to take over Abuja. Ask the person one simple question. What led to the closure of every government school? What is the cause? The cause is because the Fulani bandits have made them know that they are coming to kidnap Buhari and the so-called Aerofy, and they are doing it. And they are achieving the result. And when we speak, they will tag us miscreant. Let me tell you, in the condition of Nigeria today, the illiterate ones, those that are not educated, what they sit down and see, you that is educated cannot see it. The moron, the people you people refer as illiterate are the people seeing the reality. You that is not an illiterate, you are not seeing the reality because you feel like you're educated, you know it all. But we are telling you here that it's not about speaking good English, that we are more educated more than you, and we see far more than you. We know the reality more than you. We are telling you, my brother, rise up for revolution. If not, you will be slaughtered in your own bed. Your wife will be raped in your own presence. You will hold touch. They will rape your wife. That's your daughter. It is virgin. They will slaughter her in your presence, and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. They will rape her. Nothing will happen. And when we speak, they are agitators. Now we want Nigeria. Have you asked yourself this question? Why is there no any Fulani man, Fulani bandit, standing trial for their atrocities? In Nigeria, kidnapping is like a normal business. You will be hearing they just kidnap. You will think that it's just a comedy. A Fulani man was interviewed by BBC. And he said that he is not a kidnapper, he is a killer. And the same Fulani man was declared wanted by the Nigerian police and Nigerian army. And the same Nigerian police and Nigerian army who declared such man wanted escorted the man to go and take a chieftaincy title in Zamfara state. Now tell me, if the Nigerian journalists are doing their work, would they report to Nigerian the reality? Would they tell Nigeria that actually the Nigerian Boko Haram are the same Nigerian politicians? You cannot differentiate between Nigerian Boko Haram and Nigerian politicians. But because the journalists have failed in their field, they have turned themselves to a brown envelope. Exactly, Remy Ike. When we say, they say, oh, you are causing violence, you are calling for war. How is that a call for war? Let us listen to the argument between the Shehu, is he not Shehu? Yes, this man is Shehu, yes, with Samuel Orton. Let us listen to them, and we must learn a lesson.
That is my problem with Channels Television. You will always don't want somebody to say the truth. And what are you doing to get it right? But if you don't want me to appear on your program, you tell me there is no need. I will always tell you the truth. Things are going bad. Nigeria is going down the drain. Nigeria is collapsing under your watch. As a television network that should be telling the truth, you don't want us to say it, then you don't invite me to your programs. That is the truth. The reason why, I cannot go to the villa. Do you hear that? Do you know one thing I love about Samuel Orton? He don't care about who you are. He tell you the raw truth.
In fact, do you know this man, after listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since this man started listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he gathered courage more than every other governor. He speak with boldness, with confidence. He speak with courage, and he confronts whoever that stand in his front. He tell the person the truth. He asked this man, one thing he hates about Channel TV is that they don't want to tell people the truth. Now, do you know that the killing of a presidential aide, the killing of presidential security guard, the killing of presidential bodyguard, do you know what is presidential bodyguard? The special squad assigned to the presidency. Do you know that the Channel TV have not reported it? Do you know that the Vanguard have not reported it? Do you know that Arise TV have not reported it? Do you know that Nice.com have not reported it? The only people who manage to copy and paste the news are Sahara reporters. Now tell me, what is holding the Nigerian newspaper to tell Nigerians what is going on? And you will tell them that for you to combat the insecurity, you need the support of the masses. Why you are not telling the masses the truth? How will the masses know the reality? How will the masses support you? How will the masses support you? You keep on filtering the news. You keep on telling the people what the politicians want you to tell them. Do you know that there is some what will I call it? Will I call it some department or some whatever? I don't know. I have forgotten what is used to call. Do you know that journalists supposed to be independent? They're supposed to be on their own. Do you know that government shouldn't interfere in the journalism of every nation? Do you know that the judiciary is also independent? But in Nigeria, two organizations are no longer independent. They are being manipulated and controlled by the Fulani government, by the government. Now, if ordinary journalists, a sitting governor come to your channel, not ordinary individual, I said a sitting governor, a #1 citizen of his state, a chief security officer of Benue State, the person who is in charge of security of his state, came to your station and is telling you, talking about the security of a nation. You are there telling him that he's speaking hate speech. Who are you to tell a sitting governor? Do you know the law of the nation more than a sitting governor? Mr. Shehu, you should be ashamed of yourself because you are a failed journalist. Channel TV representatives, reporters, should be ashamed of themselves. And that is why all of them have lost their voice. They have lost their voices because of brand envelope, just ordinary pot of porridge. There is no more integrity. There is no more men like Fela Kuti who will tell you the truth. Yoruba people should be ashamed of this man. The worst journalist Yoruba have produced is Shehu and the Ruben Abati. They are worst among the rest. And if you are not ashamed of these people, you have to. And our sister wrote here, and Delegiwa, when Delegiwa was alive, they report direct the raw truth. They tell you the raw truth you need to know so that you will know how to protect yourself, so that you will know when there is danger. The person who's supposed to telling each other here what hate speech is all about is governor of Benue State, because he is a sitting governor. A governor is telling you that the bandits have already conquered your nation. Who is this man, this Samuel Otom, is receiving security report from every security in his state, and everything he is talking is not based on his own knowledge, but based on the report the security who are in charge of the well-being of a nation is giving to him. He is telling you the truth, and you are saying, God forbid. Is it God forbid that killed those 6 men? Is it God forbid? Why did that your God forbid not save the attack on correctional center? And you are saying God forbid. Now I want Sheikh Sani to tell us the reason the schools in Abuja have been shut down, and nobody is bothered. Nobody is bothered about that. Oh my God. There is fire on the mountain. The kind of missionaries, when I say missionaries, I mean killer squad hired by these people. They have surrounded Nigeria. Once the order is given, they will, within 24 hours, they will capture every important state in that contraption called Nigeria. They will capture Lagos, they will capture Abuja, although they have already captured every other part of the north. The only place remaining for them to announce now is the Abuja and the Lagos. What remain if they capture Abuja and the Lagos? What remain? Again, let us listen to the gentleman, Samuel Autumn.
I cannot go to see the president. They have stopped me. And here, that you should help me communicate with the president. You're stopping me. What do you want me to do?
I'm not stopping you, Governor.
What do you want me to do?
I'm just saying that, you know, there are lines
You're stopping
that
me
need
now.
to be told.
Are you listening?
There are rules guiding this profession. There are rules guiding. We have regulators. We have rules guiding this profession. And I'm just making you aware. And nobody is holding you back from
Have I said anything? Have I said anything that is lie? Have I said anything against government that is not true? I'm saying the truth every day, even today. My people have been killed.
Are you hearing?
You want me to do what? What do you want me to? Everywhere, killings everywhere, and you don't want us to talk.
No, speak.
So if
absolutely,
you don't want us to talk, you just
you're probably getting it. You're getting it.
Do you hear that? I believe you are listening. This man, a sitting governor, have been shot not to report to see the president. A president who is for everybody. Now banned Governor Autumn because he is an opposition party. Now, tell me, since they have shot this man not to communicate to the president about the insecurity in the nation, a sitting governor, do you think that you as a citizen, you are safe? Do you think that, how will you now classify or talk about your own? Who will you now run to? If a sitting governor was not allowed to report the insecurity in his state to the presidency, and so that he can get assistance, help from the federal. Now, think about yourselves as ordinary human beings. This journalist here can disrespect a sitting governor by shutting him up, not to say the reality, the raw truth. Think about yourself. Are you not worried about your life? Are you not worried about your being? Are you not worried about your movement? Are you not worried about your future generation? Are you not worried about the infants you are going to born? Are you not worried about your children, the unborn and the upcoming ones? Are you not worried? Are you not aware that you are doomed? You are under bondage. Are you not aware that you have been caged? Are you not aware? Now tell me, in what area can you now tell the president your anger as a citizen of that nation if your governor that is representing you cannot reach to the president? Who are you that can reach to the president? If the military cannot stop the Boko Haram, what can you do? That is why I tell you, this is no longer an issue of allow IPOB to do it. No, you as a Nigeria, what you need now is not election. What you want now is nothing like not election. What you need now is uprising. Uprising, revolution. Take your destiny in your hands. Rise up. Fight. Fight. Don't allow these old men, old cargoes who have lived their lives. Don't allow them to kill your own destiny. Don't allow them to kill your own destiny. You need to rise up. Revolution is the key. Protest, uprising is the key. Don't wait for any court to give you that. Your action will draw reaction. When you feel, when they now instigate fear in you, they will slaughter you. End of the day, they will take everything and they will make you useless. And they will rip you, they will rip everything you have labored off. They will rip it off. And by the time you will gather courage to rise up, you will not see people that will come with you, because you slowed your mind, you cage yourself, they instigated fear in you, they now conquer you. That is why I am calling for you to rise up. That is why I am telling you, the reality is playing in your own eyes. Once the head is being captured, the body surrender. Once the head is being cut off, the body becomes useless. The head controls the body. Abuja controls the rest of Nigeria. Once they capture Abuja, it is finished. Once they capture Abuja, it is finished. You are gone, and gone forever. And they are succeeding. If I tell you the amount of mercenaries these people have hired, you will know that you are gone. There's no remedy. There's no remedy for you. The only remedy you have now is to rise up. When you rise up and fight, when you rise up, you do the needful. You need to protect yourself. Self-defense is well recognized before the international communities. Let us hear from Samuel Autumn. And you see the evil the journalists are doing. That is why I say, man, our people need to rise up against the journalists first. And by telling them, any of them that report fake information again, any of them that protect every evil governor or politician, their station will be burned down. I say so. I, MAP, tell you, the youth, the Nigerian youth need to revolt against the Nigerian journalists. Any of the, be it BBC, be it Vanguard, be it The Nation, be it whoever, any of them that report rubbish, burn down their station, so that others will learn, so that they will know it's no longer the game of the game as usual. It's no longer a game as usual. When they will be killing you, you will be saying the world is watching. Africa is not part of the world. Africa is not part of the world. I keep on saying it. What we have in Africa is companies, not country. Everything you call country in Africa is a company to every European country. Which one will you measure? Ghana is a company to Britain. Nigeria is a company to Britain. Cameroon is a company to Britain and the French. Costa d'Ivoire is a company to France. Mention all of them. And they put administrative managers, and you people are calling them president. Until you people rise up and fight for your right, fight for what belongs to you, you will remain in dungeon. You will remain in bondage. You will remain in suffering and smiling. The poor will be getting poorer, The richer will be getting richer. That is why I am telling you the truth. You don't have country in Africa, you have companies. They put administratives to report to them. That is why you see Katrina Latrine, moving from one state to state, from one house to house, telling from before you will have a NEC meeting, a security meeting in a country, a high commissioner will be in the midst of a security meeting. Do you know the meaning of a security meeting? Security of a country. A foreigner, a stranger will be there doing what? And all of you are not getting it. Then just make poverty to capture all of you. And you are now struggling. Every youth, be it engineer, graduate of engineer, graduate, all the kind of graduate is now into comedy. All of them, through comedy, are now forced to be dressing like a woman in order for you to excel. Because if you dress proper, you are normal. Nobody will take you serious. You must dress like a woman. For you to make people laugh and earn a living, you must dress like a mad person. You must dress like a zombie. Come to America and see their comedian. They wear suit, well dressed with a nice smelling perfume. In Nigeria, the poverty have turned their comedian upside down. Everything they need, everything they need to react with reaction, they use it as a comedy. When you enter internet, you will see recruit 50 million. How can a presidential aspirant tell you to recruit 50 million youth into military? Have you seen any country in the world that has up to 1 million military? To tell you how stupid that country is. Instead of the youth revolting against such person, they are endorsing the person. Peter will be telling you he will turn corruption to consumption, and he will turn consumption to corruption, because I don't see how Peter Obi can turn consumption to production in that contraption. The only thing Peter Obi can turn that country into is from consumption to corruption, or he will turn corruption to consumption, meaning that the Nigeria will be eating corruption. Either he turn that country from consumption to corruption, or he turn it from consumption to corruption. No two ways about it. From consumption to corruption, or from corruption to consumption. There's nothing like production. Can I get on these two people and learn?
Wrong. I'm just getting you aware. When you say that bandits may take over the presidential villa, I'm saying that's an extreme thought, which may not be the right way to
Has it not happened in Afghanistan?
It's happening in Afghanistan, but God forbid it happens here.
Are you not?
And I'm not stopping you from speaking your mind, Governor.
Are you not aware that bandits have kidnapped people in Abuja?
Okay.
The Federal Capital Territory, bandits have kidnapped people there. Today, as I talk to you, 8 people have been killed by bandits in my own state.
Okay.
The other people, it was 17. The other day, it was 20. The other day, it was 25. How do you want me to feel? And you want me to come here and be praising you and praising the government?
Absolutely. Nobody is saying that. Governor Tom, don't get it wrong, please. Nobody is stopping you nobody is stopping you from expressing your emotion. And they want everybody. They have caged Channels Television. I used to respect you, but the way you're behaving, I'm not happy. No. That's unfair to make.
No, that is the raw truth. That is the kind of me. That is how I speak. And that is why people say I am arrogant, that I don't have respect. I don't have respect to idiotic animals. When you showcase your stupidity and your idiocy, I lost my respect to you, because I am a man of integrity and dignity. Once you misbehave, I will tell you the raw truth before you I don't say, oh, let me be political correct or let me be diplomatic in my words. I am not diplomatic because I am not born to be diplomatic while confronting evil. I have to be raw with the raw truth. You hear him. Channel television have been caged. We know that. If channel television was not caged, how can you not be reporting the atrocities that is happening in Abuja? Today, do you know that everything in Abuja is under the watch of Boko Haram and bandits? Every corner in Abuja are under the control of Fulani bandits. That is why when we tell you the only thing that can save you as a Yoruba man is Oduduwa nation. The only thing that can save you as a Middle Belt man is Middle Belt nation. The only thing that can save you as an Igbo man, Urobo man, Ishekiri man is Biafra. It doesn't matter how you look at it. That is the raw truth. Abuja have been, that is, you need to be worried now as a Nigeria because with the insecurity, do you know that you cannot travel from Onitsha to Lagos through land, by land? You need to fly air. Those that travel by land, now, in my language, we call it Aba Eberechi. Aba Eberechi, because bandit, every 3 kilometers you move, there is bandit. You will be praying to God, please, oh God, do not allow bandits to come out. Allow us to pass. And when you are good, when God saves you, you can pass. While you're returning, you will fall in their hands. And the journalists are not telling the Nigerians the truth. The journalists are always deceiving the Nigeria. The journalists cannot tell Nigeria that they don't have independence. They are still under the colonization of Britain. The journalists cannot tell them that they don't have president. The journalists are dead. Brand envelope journalists, Gota Media. This UG black man can never make history in his life, in his own country. Not that we are not talented. We are talented. The governor is frustrated by the kind of insecurity in Benue State. Do you know that only in Benue State, bandits killed 800 people in a day? Only in Benue State, bandits kill 100 people in a day. Only in Benue State, bandits kill 700 people in a day. And this evil man called Shehu cannot see the frustration, the anger, disappointment in the face of this very outspoken governor. And this man came here for him to air his own side, what is happening in his state, for Nigerians to know what is happening. But what he got in return is Shehu shutting him up. A television, a channel television, who's supposed to be the God of the promises, the voice of the masses, shut him up, shut him down, tell him he cannot speak the truth in my station. Go to your state, go and cry. Cry and cry and bury your people. The people you're supposed to protect, go and bury them. Today, everything Samuel Autumn have said here have come to pass. All of them from A to Z. Abuja is under siege. There's no more schools. When Lucky Dube was singing, there will be no schools anymore, Nigeria think that he was referring to South Africa. But today, everything that Samuel Lucky Dube is now happening in Nigeria, there will be no schools anymore. There is bandit. Boko Haram, meaning that a Western education is forbidden. Is that not true? That is the truth. And when we speak, we say, who are these people safe? They will start attacking you. They will start making mockery of you. The worst part of it is that those who feel that they are educated and they reside abroad, they have sold their conscience. They don't even see the reason to tell their people to fight for their freedom. He wear tie, wear suit in a hot weather. Ask him, what is journalism? Do you know that there is no any journalist in Nigeria that carry out investigation before reporting anything? They will be in their office. The governor will call them and tell them what they will report about their state. They will be in their office. The chairman will call them and tell them what they will report about their local government. There is no more investigative journalism in Nigeria. There is no more an eyewitness. And this man is receiving salary from Nigerian tax money. And I wonder why the Igbos in the north are not bothered about everything that is happening in Nigeria today. I wonder why the Oduduwas, many of them have not waken up. I wonder why the so-called South are still protecting pipeline for emirs of a northern region without rising up. I wonder what is keeping Tompolo silent. Eteketon, why are your people silent? Preferred a pipeline. When I speak, they say you are arrogant. When I tell you that Niger Delta are very useless, they are born fools, born through ways, you will say no. Mazi, they are our brothers. Don't talk to them like that. How can my brother be a pipeline guardian for his own father's house and be guiding his own pipeline for a northerner, and they want me to not to be ashamed of the person? Nigerians, you need to be bothered, you need to be worried, because you are under siege. Nigeria is the only country that the bandits, the terrorists are killing them. The people that are dying on their numbers feel less concerned. Once someone dies, you will see them coming to social media. Oh, they have killed one again. They have killed. Under 5 seconds, they will go about their business. Under 5 seconds. Look at the killing of Igbo youth in Imo State. 14 Igbo youth were massacred in their cold blood. Up till today, the Igbos cannot rise up to shut down Imo State. You cannot shut down Imo State. Anambra people say, oh, it happened in Imo State. You open your market. Enugu say, oh, that was in Imo State. It doesn't concern us. They are going about their business. Adam, it will reach every one of us. By the time we remember, we will realize that Enugu, Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, and the Anambra are one before the division. Then it will be better for us. I keep on calling on the Anambarians and the Enugu, Abia, and every other people to join Imo Light. The killing of those 14 Igbo youths will not be swept under the carpet as usual. We need to rise up, march on the street. It is your right. You keep on telling us that getting your PVC was your right. Is protesting not your part of your right? Don't you have the right to protest? Why can't you protect that right? When I tell you that the only right you will see Igbo youth killing themselves, dying to protect is the right to vote their killer, right to get their poverty verified card known as PVC. Poverty verified card, PVC. They will kill themselves to get it. How many governors in the East can be courageous like Samuel Otom? Why is Peter Obi not confronting Hope Uzodimma, telling him the massacre in Imo State is bad? Enough is enough. Why? Because he don't have it in his heart. He is after his political career and how to embezzle for his own children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren with his own siblings, so that he will remain a slave and the boy to his own children. I was watching one of his interview why they asked him that your son is marching on Nigerian flag. He said, no, my son don't even have time to campaign for me. My son don't have time. He is occupied. And you people, poor masses, are killing yourselves for him. His son is in white man land studying. Listen to the reaction.
That's unfair. But stay with me. We'll be back and talk more about these issues.
Very annoying. Very annoying. Now, you see it. Very, very annoying. That is why I call you Nigerians. I am calling on you, Nigerians. Your life is at stake. The bandits, Fulani bandits, is about to leash their anger on you people. Thank you, Karagod. His son is in UK and he's an actor enjoying his life. You will see some bandits, social media tout, telling you, oh, Obi that, obituary, Obi cow, Obi kaigeso. Wike's son just graduate from the UK university. Erofai's son graduate from UK university. Willie Obiano, all their children, all the evil politicians, their children are in abroad. You are suffering yourself, dying for them. How many of Tinubu children are in Nigeria suffering with you? How many? When we tell you the truth, you say, no, Manzi, come down. Manzi, come down, come and lead us. Did the Peter Obi children come down to lead the campaign before you start following? Did the Tinubu son come down to lead? Did the Atiku children come down? Did you call them to come down? You show your stupidity all the time they preach to you people. Your stupidity is beyond measure. You will see some of you youth now, you are willing to lay your life for a common criminal. You prefer to protect the criminals instead of protecting your own life. And when we tell you that you are useless, you will say, oh, why are you insulting us? Is it because you are in abroad, you think you know more than? I know more than you. Not if I say it, it's not by boasting. Samson Samuel, I think if you are not commenting, maybe you were banned. I will later check your this thing, the people I banned if you were among. Because if I'm doing broadcast, as you see me here, my hand there for button, they block you to and now how my complaint is once we comment if another moment block one, because at times I know man on a mood, maybe I don't comment rubbish. But I will check. I have already underlined your name, Samson Samuel. Definitely, I will control it after this program, and if you are among, I will unban you. We tell you people, rise up. The politicians are the one killing you people. Ask yourself, you as an Igbo man, can any Igbo man tell me the reason why Ebubagu was created? What was the reason they created Ebubagu? Up till today, Ebubagu have not captured one Fulani person. Ebubagu have not captured any criminal, but they keep on killing innocent youth. Ebubagu is working for Fulani Caliphate. Ebubagu is a branch of Fulani bandits. Ebubagu is a Fulani branch of ISWAP. Ebubagu is a branch of Boko Haram. Ebubagu is a branch of bandits. But they now carve it and give it Igbo name, so that when you hear the name, you will think they are your brothers. They are the one killing you. Ask yourself, how many times have you had Amatokun kill any person in Yoruba land? Amatokun is protecting Yoruba land, and you see them battling it out every day with Fulani bandits. Ishbab was created to Islamize the North. And you see them every day destroying the alcohol and regulating the activities of Christians in the North. What is the reason Ebubagu was created? None of you can tell me. And they don't want to come out to protest for disbandment of Ebubagu. You choose to die. And when we tell you the raw truth, you will say, oh, what a hatred. You are calling for war. I am calling for war. I am calling for war. Oh my God. What are you waiting for? Abuja have been captured. They are waiting to announce it on their national TV so that you will believe. And once that announcement is being made, they will surrender every state. Because once they announce it in Abuja, every other machineries that they planted in every state will start striking immediately to capture every state. That is why you need to rise up now. Don't allow them to announce the capturing of Abuja before you rise up. Rise up to subdue them. If you allow them to announce the capturing of Abuja, it will take you unaware. Before you will prepare yourself, they will, the machineries they have planted in your states, in your villages, they will capture every village. That is why you see them striking every youth, young one from 30 years down. They are killing them because they know these are the people who are going to rise up against them. They want to kill the strong ones and leave Indomie youth like Onyobodo them. When they leave those ones, nothing they can do. It becomes to capture Igbo land, to capture Yoruba land, to capture the Biafran coastal region, what is it called, the Niger Delta, to capture them with the more easy. And when we are telling you, you will be saying, oh, what is this guy talking about, self? Why can't this guy rest? Because it's very easy for you people to talk rubbish. But when the happening starts, you will be looking, oh, I need visa. I beg you, I am tired of this country. I want to travel out. You got on that country. You cannot travel out. Where do you want to travel to? The country you want to travel to, their youth fought for it and make it good. So don't come there to cause nuisance. Because if you travel to that country, when they will start fighting in that country, you will not help to protect the country. You will look for another country to run to. That happened in Ukraine. I am telling you the truth. If you Nigerians cannot rise up now to subdue the terrorist people, the terrorists, the moment they will capture Abuja, they announce it. You cannot stop them. They will kill you, nyaf nyaf. They will destroy you beyond any other thing. They will make sure that when they deal with you, They will deal with you to the extent that even your spirit will left you while you are still alive. Spirit hapoge gawalu. Yes, Wasofa need to watch because I am lecturing her. I ended the do. I'm going to end the do, so she need to be watching me. I single-handedly ended the do. When I told them that I will end the do, he think I was joking, and I did it. Come on, that na nwoke na ibi era bụ n'okwu ọnụ. N'isi karaka na-ebu ogide, obulu ogide ọ na-awụ ọsọ, isi na karaka bulu ogide, ogide anyị ji enye ọnụ. You have to be worried, Nigerians, and you need to rise up and call for disintegration of Nigeria. Disintegration of Nigeria is the only solution. Chase every corrupt politicians out, capture them alive, burn them if it's possible. You will be saying, "Oh, Sri Lanka, they have chased their government out. Do they sleep like you? Why the Nigerians keep on waiting? You keep on waiting. Is it when they slaughter you finish, when they kill you finish, before you rise up? If you are traveling now, Okene Road is like hellfire. Am I talking about Ore? Hey, he had a kidnap. There. When they kidnap, you will be thinking that they are acting comedy. The videos every day. When we tell that in our language, our people usually say that na baro obulo menala. When abominable or abomination complete 1 year, it becomes tradition in that place. In Nigeria today, kidnapping, raping, and killing is now a tradition. You see, their culture. Nobody is talking about it. I challenge Peter Obi. I challenge Atiku Abubakar. I challenge Tifunubu. Let them campaign with the insecurity, and let me see how many of them will campaign in the north. Let them talk about insecurity. You cannot see these people campaigning about insecurity. Let them tell Buhari that he is a failure. Tinubu cannot campaign with insecurity because once he campaigns with insecurity, he is telling the APC led by Buhari that you are a failure, you cannot fix the insecurity. I want other parties to use that thing to mock Tinubu. Tell him to campaign for insecurity. Let him talk about the bandit and Boko Haram that is a rampage in the north. That is the truth. These broadcasts will last for 1 hour, 30 minutes. And it remains 7 minutes for me to round up. And I think I will use this 7 minutes to take 1 or 2 calls to round it up, to cap it up, so that I will call it a day. Because, like I said at earlier stage, it will be very short so that our people will understand it. Our sister wrote here. Let me read it well. The so-called elites all ran down to Abuja thinking they are safe. With current development, these terrorists attacking the presidential convoys and the closure of schools in Abuja. Any question to them is, how safe are they in the Abuja? When we tell them that no place for them to hide, they think we are joking. All those people who left their village instead of protecting their village, instead of standing with their people and ran to Abuja. Now, the Boko Haram, the bandit Fulanis, will now start from Abuja. I would wonder where they will run to. They will run back to the village, and the youth that they suffered will now use their hand to kill them. Thank you, my sister. Let me pick the first caller. Welcome to the program, my sister. Good evening from here.
Good afternoon, I was the one that wrote that in his Maria.
Call investment in Abuja. That's one of the things that is holding them. When you're talking to them about this Biafran project, they're not interested. They have a nonchalant attitude because to them, oh, they have properties, they have whatever. That in Abuja is the capital, their state. So since things have been happening, or yesterday or this morning when I had that news, I started laughing. If the president can be threatened by terrorists, they were going to assassinate him and kill El-Rufai, and within 24 hours, they were able to attempt an attack. And the only thing the federal government can do is to shut down universities, telling people to continue to go about their businesses. And some personnel, some security personnel, military personnel were wounded. That's what they're telling us, because you know most of the time when they tell you they are wounded, the people have died.
They killed. So they killed. My sister. Sorry for interrupting you. They killed 6 and abducted 13. Abducted 13. Why many were injured? I have the pictures pictures of those that they killed.
Please, if I finish, you can show it, because you know as I'm speaking to you, I'm not watching. So, but when I read it early this morning, I laughed because what they put out there was, oh, they wounded some personnel and they are receiving treatment now. I laughed in my, because anytime they don't give you the full story, continue. It's just like my people said that when you have a disease, you must expose that disease, because then you can see people that might be able to give you advice on how to tackle it. But as long as you continue to hide it, that disease is not going anywhere. It will really consume you. That is the situation of Nigeria. They continue to paper up the truth about the situation of Nigeria. Meanwhile, they don't have a solution. Just like the thing with Autumn, Governor Autumn, His Excellency, and that idiot called Shehu or Shehu. Shehu has been doing this thing. That the other one you call apathy. I call him apathy. You call apathy. I call him apathy. They all do the same thing. You ask yourself, who do they think they're deceiving? Who do they think they're hurting? Themselves. You're trying to protect these politicians. All of them, their families are abroad. They're the only ones there. Look at even Hope Uzodimba. Hope rules from Abuja. He's never in Imo State because of his, the man he has created in Imo State. He rules from Abuja. Okay? All of them are living in Abuja. Governor Ezife lives in Abuja. This even Peter Obi, this one he comes out campaign. If you go and check him, he lives in Abuja. All of them live in Abuja, okay? That's why I put up that right up. They think Abuja is safe. So now, if their Baba in Abuja, who is the so-called president, impost or whatever he is, cannot be saved, it is them that is going to be saved. Is that what they want to tell me? And see if they're not speaking. They think it's a joke. The whole country is shutting down their universities, their institutions, because terrorists have sent a threatening message and they're carrying it out. And somebody is telling you, go about their businesses. Oh, we're able to repel them. When you hear that language, they're lying. You're able to repel the terrorists. You did not kill any one of them. You did not capture any one of them. You repel them. And you're telling you to go about. If you repel them, they're going to regroup and come back. So that tells you that the power, the power that the terrorists have outmatched that of the Nigerian military. That's why the terrorists were able to kill them, and then were able to whether they escaped or whatever, and they're regrouping. When they're coming back, it's going to be heavy. So all our people All the time, Ohamadike have been shouting, and other people have been shouting, come back home. They don't want to listen. They're claiming they have investments in Abuja. Oh, they have their buildings, their businesses in Abuja. They have in Lagos, they have in Kano, they have in Kaduna. I have a spoiler alert for them. When the other war happened, whether it's, they're calling it civil war, as far as I'm concerned, it was genocide. People were able to enter buses, try to escape down to the east. That was then. Let me tell them how this one will happen. The Fulanis, the terrorists will block everywhere. Before they will start the mayhem, they will block every route that will leave, that you can use to escape Abuja. Every route that you will use to escape Kano or Kaduna, and it will be a terrible slaughter. They need to know it now. Let me tell them they cannot fly away from it. There is nothing like flying out, because these terrorists, they didn't go and see what happened in Afghanistan. When it happened, even the so-called white people, the Western military that was telling people, oh, don't worry, the same thing Nigeria is doing now, burying their head in the sand like ostrich, while their body is exposed. America continued to tell Afghanistan, don't worry, we'll get it going. When he hit the ground, when these people hit the ground, almost around the airport, the people that were escaped were able to escape while they were exchanging gun battles with these terrorists at the airport. The Westerners, the Americans left. A lot of people were slaughtered. Nigerians, this is what is coming to you. You have nowhere to escape. Our people, you have been warned. Continue to warn. You say you're holding on to your property. You're holding on to your businesses. Those businesses will be destroyed. If there's anyone that is left, they'll be standing there, but you will die. Exactly. When you die, you'll be buried without any property. When you escape, you will escape without those properties that you say that's what is your hold right now. These guys are not playing. All the politicians, all of them have private jets. All the ministers, they have private jets. All their children are overseas. They know why they have it set that way. All they will have to do is to find their nearest private jet. They're out of the country. You people that I've been talking about will be the ones that will suffer this fraud. There is, we've been asking, we are not supposed even to plead with you. This demonstration that because of the 14 Igbo innocent youth that were killed, you guys continue to talk about one Nigeria. The whole youth in Nigeria, especially of Igbo extraction, wherever they are, should have been protesting today, lock down their shops and their businesses, and go en masse out of the street and protest against the killing of their fellow brothers. But they don't see it that way because they have not affected them. I want them to know it's coming to their domot. This rain is going to fall on everybody's roof. As they want to do it, it is not me. My turn is not my turn. When it comes to their turn, we don't want to hear anybody shouting because it's coming, and it's coming quicker than they expect it to be. Abuja is gone. Abuja is done. Is it Lagos? It's over too. So let them get it right. If Abuja cannot be secured, Kano cannot be secured, Kaduna cannot be secured. They've already surrounded those people. Because of the people over there are one of them, the ruling party, the ruling governors are part of them. They are allowing them to slay low until when they're able to round up Abuja, then they will strike at the same time. That's the message I'm sending to people. If they like, let them take it. If they don't like, the handwriting is clearly on the wall. It's not a threat. It's not a joke. Nobody is asking anybody to panic. But anybody who continues to follow the so-called instructions, go about your business, you have signed your death warrant. My brother, that's what I want to bring.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you for your wonderful contribution. May Chukwu carry my guide and protect you. Everything we are saying here today is a repetition of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it all. Everything have been said by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are just doing what it was back then in school, we call it revision. Revision, yes. You are reviewing what the teacher have lectured you or have taught you from the beginning for you to carry out your exam. We call it revision. What we are doing now is just to review what we have done in the past. So if you are thinking you are not getting the message, then when they will speak in the language you will understand, I believe by then you will get the message. Like what Karagod wrote here. When the war starts in the north, those who remain there should fight from there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu even said it because the Igbos there are hard-headed. Very simple. Prepare yourself. Make sure you protect yourself, because if I see any video calling for help us, they are attacking you, I will pray to God for you to die, so that I can post your video, your dead body on my platform. Because the earlier you have the chance now, you are fooling yourself with one Nigeria. So prepare yourself. Go and join the Fulani. Know how they are getting their own things and to protect themselves. Get your own in case of necessity, so that you will not call for any help, so that you will be the one to defend yourself, so that when you will be on your way and they block you, it will become a battleground anywhere, anyhow, anywhere below face, anywhere in a way. On this note, nga kusia here. Makana today I don't have much time to spend. So and I say, may Chukwu carry my guide and protect every one of us. I have said it several times. Onye Igbo ọbụna nọ na ebe ọbụna nọ mba obodo ugwu, malụ nọ na danger zone, red zone. India is at stake. Protect yourself. Okwu ekwuchego onwe. According to Rosemary Osin, ana agwa ntị ma ntị anụghị. Mgbe ga-ebulu isi ntị esori ama m kesi ekwu the thing. Ekwughị ekwu na-eme okenye ma ekwuba anụ ya na umelụ nwata. Kama nliju afọ ndachi ụzọ ka mbụlụ ọnụ wee dị ndụ. Ọkwa onye mala asụ ọsụọ n'odo, onye na mala asụ nya asụọ na ana. Ebe atụọla ọmara atụọla ofeke, ofenye isi n'ọhịa. A word is enough for the wise. Ndị Igbo nọ n'ala Igbo, be wise and open your eyes. Don't allow P2B distraction or Blue Film Niger distraction to carry you away. These people, they are planning everything very hard, and they are coming with fire. When they come, if you are not prepared, they will consume you. So ask him, Kamala in until I come your way again. Once again, this is MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. I say, remain blessed. May Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect the members of the Directorate of State, DOS. May Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect Eastern Security Network, ESN. May Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect our legal teams. May Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect every IPOB media warrior. May Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect every IPOB worldwide. Wherever you are, may Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect you. He say, may Chukwu Kikabia my guide and protect Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP. He say, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, Biafra freedom, freedom Biafra. I got the kitchen maka na echi ada agụ agụ. Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ka ọ dị n'ụgbọ ọzọ.